We're currently flying up to Tenterfield in the Hornet, and let's get this show on the road. Full burner, left rudder there, and we're lifting off nicely. Tap the brakes, gear up, flaps are up, out of burner. Let's just get the trim centered out, there we go, and turn to track. First turn point is only 10 miles away. The Ranges Valley feedlot. Okay, let's just climb a bit. We should be able to see the lake, which is next to it. First two waypoints are pretty close. Let's look back. There we go. Nice new camera angle there. Very cool. Right. Yeah, we can see the lake looming out of the afternoon gloom up ahead. And there's a slight right-hand turn, as you can see on the map, to the town of Deepwater. Okay, so you can see the feedlot coming up now. And there is a video on the website of IRL visit, in real life visit to this massive beef feedlot. So if we fly over it and actually just follow the lake to the right, we'll end up at the next turn point, which is the town of Deepwater. Everything's looking good, under control, fuel is good. Yep. Here we go, across the feedlot. And along the lake. Little dam there at the south end. That'll bring us to Deepwater. Sun setting over there, it's quite bright this time of year. Getting into winter, the sun goes down pretty early. Okay, here comes Deepwater. I was going to say Clearwater. Just turn around this radio mast. Excellent. Get a nice view out there as we fly past. Fantastic. And we're right on track now for Tenterfield. 25 nautical miles. So let's just do a zoom climb. Because we can. There you go, 20 degrees nose up. 5,000 feet. 400 knots accelerating. 6,000. Okay, let's level out. See what we can see. So this highway goes all the way up to Tenterfield. We can actually follow that. It veers to the right and then swings back to the left. So let's do it. Let's do it. And then as we swing past Tenterfield to the west, we'll see Tenterfield Airport. It's a pretty long route, this one. It's about 120 miles, I think. I forget the name of this highway, I'll have to look it up afterwards. Let's get down a bit lower. Come on round. There's a highway, some traffic too. Semi-trailer with some groceries on board, I think. Easter groceries. Cool. And lots of traffic here today actually. Really makes the world come alive. And that highway, as promised, is going to bring us right into Tenterfield. Very cool. Now we're going to veer just west of northwest and fly over the airport. See if I can spot it this time. It's right next to the river and it is a grass strip. Pretty decent sized one. It's going to be pretty hard to see in the sunlight. I bet that road goes right past it as well. They usually do. Airports have got to be accessible to transport, so keep an eye on that road. Yeah, it's definitely going to go right past it. Getting close to the river, got to be real close now. It's got to be just in here somewhere if we can see it. Slowing up. I reckon it's just in there. It's going to be hard to see. Very slow now. I think it's right here. Yes. Hallelujah. Found it. So follow the highway basically, and it's right next to the river. Pretty big for a grass runway, but of course hard to see because of the colour. Not much different to the landscape around it, but there it is. That's super cool. Tenterfield Airport. Right, now we've got to sprint pretty much due west. I'll climb a bit. See the airport back there quite nicely. Just came through 6,000 feet, and now it's going to be, oh, I can see it. I was going to say it's going to be hard to see in the afternoon light, but we can see the sun reflecting off the huge body of water. Goes right across our path. That's what we're aiming for. Very cool. Sitting on about 9,000 feet. The dam's at the southern end of that body of water. And then we're going to go pretty much south-southwest, 27 miles to Pindari Dam. Okay. Yes, now we're just edging into Queensland. Okay, let's descend. So a lot of the water irrigates all this beef country down here is coming from this reservoir, and water's flowing down from Queensland. Dam's got to be just in there, actually to the left. Yep, there it is. That's it. Right, we'll fly straight across. Get our route to Glen Innes Dam. Sorry, Pindari Dam. Yep. Get it right. Be turbulent down here today. What's the temperature outside? 14 degrees. Skirting that mountainous terrain. Plenty of good landmarks around here. So I usually try not to create flights that go for miles and miles over trackless wastes. It's pretty boring to look at. So there's a lot of variety down valleys where possible, along rivers, follow highways, all that good stuff. Right, getting close now. So I reckon we'll be able to see it when we get over this rise, I think. Yes, another huge body of water. Awesome. Massive. Massive body of water. And our dam is at the southwest corner. So let's see if I can spot it. There it is right there, I believe. The lighter coloured area. Let's just try that camera view. There it is. Yep. Pretty big dam, actually. Pretty big. Nice. There it is. Awesome. As we're right back on track. Bit of glare there, but 27 miles back, I think. 25 miles. 25.3, yep. There it is on the moving map of the HSI. Now this is a little bit trackless here, but not for too long. And actually you could follow the river. could indeed follow this river. Check the fuel state. Oh, getting low. Yep, we're below bingo. Good news is we're only about 90 seconds out from the airfield. So approaching Glen Innes. Can't quite see it yet. Oh, it's still 8 miles out, that's why. Let's climb a bit actually. I think it's right ahead, dead ahead. No, there it is, one of those parallel, it's not two parallel lights, it's the radio masts. Interesting, try to land here at night, so I might do that later on. Okay, there we go, we'll do a spiralling descent to upwind. Coming down about 350 knots. Descending pretty quickly. And then I'm going to crosswind now. Get the speed up. Down to 1,000 feet radar altitude. Coming down to 500. Pulling about 2 Gs. That's okay. Slow off a bit. So I want to come just inside those radio masts. .350 knots, about 600 feet. Okay, getting ready to make our turn. Where do we get? Beam these masts, I think. Good landmark. Okay, let's turn to final. Throttle back. Putting on the G's. Getting ready to drop the gear now. Flaps 1. Flaps 4. Let's get our head in the game here. It's got 3 greens. Flaps are down, gears down. Throttle is back. Let's get the trim going for us. Speed's bleeding off. We'll come right. Watch the speed doesn't drop too low there. Now Alpha's kind of in the range. Getting too fast. Okay, pretty ropey approach. Kind of back on the numbers. Yep, we're going to miss the wires, but should be alright. Yeah, pretty much flying it down That's a... Okay, I thought I was more level than that. And we're into the grass. Let's get the nose wheel steering going. Back onto the runway. Yep, okay, that one will be written up for sure. Nearly tipped it over and into the dirt. Anyway, nonetheless, other than the ending, oh, well, I guess all's well that ends well. Let's leave it with that.